Hello and welcome to the channel, YouTube world. I wanted to go on a little bit of a rant about something I noticed on a video I uploaded yesterday, WWE 2K20. And I was really shocked to see the thing that happened because, however, it did not affect my actual channel, as you can see. It's been blocked in 8 countries. So it cannot be seen in Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Maldives, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, nor India. I'm surprised Saudi Arabia is not on there because the whole crown jewel, the close ties that WWE has with Saudi Arabia, and when Natalya and Lacey Evans had the first ever women's match, I believe they did, and it was televised and recorded in Saudi Arabia. They were like completely covered. There was no belly shirts. There was nothing. Rey Mysterio can't have his cross. When there was the WrestleMania promo trailer, none of the women even showed up in the trailer. They were edited out of the original trailer. So we do know that they are strict when it comes to that stuff, and how recently they've allowed women to, have a license and drive a car. But this is what's really, really amazing. So WWE is who did the strike, and they say supposedly, even though this was just uploaded yesterday in April of 2020, apparently the content I used, it's called the Raw Main Show 1390. Now I'm assuming that's episode 1390 of the USA Network that was aired on January the 14th, 2020. But I'll dispute that, and I'll show you why. So let's just get actually into the footage. Now on the new UI, for some reason when I click on the play the segment, it doesn't work, so I have to go back to the old classic where it actually doesn't even tell you the supposed content that you use. See, it just says visual content. But right away, what's the first thing that you notice that we were just talking about, right? From some of those countries that are extremely strict with how how women are supposed to dress. Right away, that's what you see. I'm just saying. So the first thing that came to my mind was that was the reason why, because it goes on to 2053. Then look, skin, right? Just take a look at that for a couple seconds. Yeah, I could kind of see, because none of that would be allowed. Like Bailey, she always has that showing, but she always has a t-shirt on when she's in Saudi Arabia. And that's pretty much it. Now, the interesting thing is this starts at 2015, right? And then it's just me going on, like, behind my face there. There's my original commentary about how I was talking about the game and all that. But the funny thing is, and that's where it ended right there. But the funny thing is a minute prior to that, when I had finished my last match at 2015, the same thing started right here at 1924 into my video. So how come that didn't get blocked right from there? I doubt it's because of something I said, because actually the nastier part of me trashing the developers of WWE 2K20 was actually at the very beginning here, not later where it got cut. Which brings me to what I want to talk about. So I either am correct about my assumption as to why they blocked my video. Let me turn down the white screen there. There we go. Or it was a mistake, because when you upload a video to YouTube, always do undisclosed or private or unlisted, whatever it's called. I forget now. I just woke up. Because when you do that, you can see if there's going to be any issues with your video. I can't tell you how many times when I do those ridiculous Batman videos, for some odd reason, 90% of the time, they get flagged as limited to no ads. But it's still monetizable. Is that a word? If it isn't, it is now. Je français tabarnak, okay? So I'm French, whatever. Monetizable. But this was the first video, like I said, ever, out of 1,200 I've uploaded, that wasn't even allowed to be monetized. Period. I remember once I was talking about Dean Ambrose when he turned, remember, on Seth Rollins around the time that Roman Reigns had the leukemia. Remember, and he went like rabid on him. Obviously, it was scripted, but I'm just saying, and there was that segment I actually aired that segment, and I did a reaction video to it, and it got claimed by WWE, but I was allowed to actually have it monetized, but I was going to have to share the monetization with WWE. This is a video game. And I'm sorry, but this game was made when? It was made in 2019. But supposedly, in the intro, I was claiming content that was identical to Raw's 1390th episode that aired on January the 14th. But then you look at where the trailer starts, and it's Charlotte, right? So I'm like, but then the same segment played a minute earlier, and to make it even more interesting, maybe it was a fluke, which is what I wanted to talk to you about. So when you re-upload, a lot of times my Batman videos, they end up passing. And if they don't, 100% of the time, when I have it manually reviewed, it's deemed as being suitable. So I get the full green check mark. I uploaded that footage of WWE 2K20 about a dozen times. And every single time, it's at the exact same spot. Something at 2015 to 2053. It doesn't like it. And there's no music playing in the background. So it's not like an audio copyright dispute thing. So anyhow, that's the rant. I went on about it for, a few minutes there. But it really caught me off guard, like I said, 'cause the first, I've uploaded about 1,200 videos. And I've never had that before. And I've had a few copyright things like Ace Combat, where they said I was using the audio, this, that, and the other thing, but I was always allowed to still monetize it. But it was going to be either shared or whatever, and especially with WWE. And again, that to me was just the first thing that came to my mind, was that whole thing with the presentation of a woman, and right? And then where does the clip start? Right where Charlotte Flair is standing in her two-piece. I'm just saying. So I'm interested to see what you people think. What do you think is the reason, the real reason, it got unmonetized, blocked in 8 countries? I don't know. I'd like to hear what you boys and girls think, because like I said, I can't help but think it's that woman thing. But again, a minute prior to that video, the same segment replayed, and that didn't get claimed. So I don't know. I'm confused. So that's it. I just wanted to ramble on about nothing. And I hope you're having a great morning so far. You're probably still sleeping anyways by the time I'm uploading this video. But if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll make sure next time you upload to YouTube, from there on forth, every video, it doesn't get blocked. It gets monetized, but it gets linked to my YouTube channel. I earn the revenue from your video to my YouTube channel. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, after all those wonderful things I just said could happen to you, that would naturally be greatly appreciated. I'm on the verge of hitting 5,000 subs in just roughly about a year and a half on YouTube. To me, that blows me away. I thought that was going to take me 5 or 10 years, not 15 or 16 months. But anyhow, enough of that. Take care, stay safe, stay isolated and distanced from other people. And if they try and come near you, just give them the sweet chin music. And hopefully you have a long leg, and that's still roughly a 6-foot distance. Kind of like that. You don't have to get too close to them. You don't want to give them an RKO out of nowhere. Yeah, because then you're too close. And anyhow, that's enough of that. I shall see all of you, some of you, maybe none of you, in the next video. Until next time, bye for now.